napkin and soaked up all the Jell-O juice at the top of the Jell-O.
I patted it dry.
Yeah, patted it dry, and then ate the Jell-O.
Yeah.
How'd you like the Jell-O?
It was not as good as Snack Pack red Jell-O I've had on my own. So I don't know what the hospital did to make it worse, but
It's been there for a long time because
Yeah.
everyone's looking for that other kind of Jell-O, a green Jell-O. And
God, yeah, come on.
that's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
And no, I don't even like Jell-O especially, but I figured, when in Rome, do as the Romans do, eat Jell-O.
When in Rome.
When in the hospital, what foods do you associate with the hospital? Jell-O.
Exactly. Jell-O, maybe an ice cream.
Ice cream?
For
Yeah.
when you get your lungs
Tonsils removed?
when
When you get your lungs removed.
When you get your tonsils removed, yeah. Throat surgeries, I guess. Yeah, all that stuff.
All right, Matthew. Let's get into this burger. Are you ready to rate your burger?
Yeah. You want me to go first?
Yes.
So, right away, the bun, I noticed, looked like it had been chewed up and spit back out by one of the workers.
We saw the cafeteria worker when we ordered a burger take a bun out of a bag,
Yeah.
separate the two parts, and put in a little toaster conveyor belt.
Well, I know we saw it, but it was mangled. It was
Okay.
like his thumb had broken into it a few times. It's like,
Perhaps.
if you're making me a souffle, don't...
Souffle is more delicate than a burger bun.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. This bun was not... it didn't look the way I wanted it to look.
Yeah,
And
okay.
then put it into my own body. And then a big old hunkin' piece of lettuce.
It
Too
was
big.
like the piece of lettuce you got in particular should have been folded. It was just like more than twice as large as the burger. Nice
Yeah.
leaf, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Beautiful leaf, sure, but it's just there's a time and place for leaves like that, and this was not this wasn't it.
What is the time and place for a leaf like that?
I don't know if you're fanning like an ancient Roman, if you're
Good answer. Excellent answer.
yeah, maybe if you have that and it's like you're serving grapes on it, grapes and cheese, and instead of a plate, they give you this big old leaf to walk around with.
Excellent answer, Matthew.
Yep. I will say that the ketchup and mustard amount and spread was very decent.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't too much, wasn't too little. I think I saw in yours it looked a little drippy.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe that was the inclusion of mayonnaise.
Could be.
Um,
Could be that I got everything on it.
yeah. But when I bit into the burger, despite the way it looked, it was very. It was good. It was a good burger that I would have enjoyed having, let's say, even at a barbecue or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have eaten a few of them.
Yes.
I think I would have been much more pleased with the double patty.
Mm.
But for what it was, a hospital burger, I was expecting a lot less.
Okay.
I was also expecting to pay a lot less. I'm going to give this burger a 4.5.
Okay. I think that's a fair rating, and I'm right around there as well. The bun, toasted, nice. I do prefer when it's just toasted on the inside and not the outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The patty itself was decent. It was, it was grilled. They had a grill. It wasn't just a flat top. It had like lines on it.
Yeah.
It wasn't flame broiled or anything, but it was,
Yeah. They weren't lying to us about what they were doing to that burger. It was very clear.
Yeah. And they weren't like overselling it. It's a cafeteria.
Yep.
Oh, you want this? These are the options. What do you want on it? I said everything. Didn't get hot peppers. Didn't really mind. Didn't really notice until I was completely done the burger.
Yeah.
And it was a bit of a sloppy burger, and maybe that's my own fault for having them put ketchup, mayo, mustard, relish, as well as regular condiments. The pickles, I gotta say, were great.
Yeah.
These were really good pickles, which is a weird thing to say. They had a good taste and a good crunch. They were plentiful. They were not stingy with the pickles.
Well, I heard the hospital pickles their own.
they pickle their own.
Yeah.
They've got their cucumber field out back and they pickle their own.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. What's up on the roof?
Okay. And so this wasn't a good burger, but
No.
for a hospital burger, for a cafeteria burger, I'm going to say, I think I'm going to give it a 5.5. And that's in part because of context.
Okay.
You go into a hospital getting a cafeteria burger, you're not expecting much. But given that context, this was a little better than fine. It was okay. But if I was at a barbecue and had the same burger, I'd probably have 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, that's
or
fair.
a double burger would be even better. I think we should probably call the hospital, or maybe better yet, we should start a GoFundMe. We need to start another GoFundMe, Matthew, to
Our last ones didn't do very well.
No, they never do. To petition the hospital. Well, we'll raise money, and then we'll be an anonymous donor.
Oh.
But the anonymous donation is on the condition that a double patty burger becomes available in the cafeteria.
How much money do you feel we'd have to donate?
Probably not that much.
Because I feel like that is something we can easily just ask for when ordering a burger.
Sure, but I bet they don't have a button in the computer.
No, he will probably charge us for 2 burgers because they're gougers there. They're going to get you for everything.
I feel like we got a decent meal for $15.75. Not a good meal.
For $15.75, you think that wet snack pack, that sloppy little burger, the tasteless bland chili, and your bottle of water was worth it?
I got some halls too.
And you got the halls, yeah, but it's not really part of the meal. It's like a...
Yeah, you're kind of right. In this, think about it. That was more than they're trying to raise minimum wage up to $15.75. What is it now? Like 11 something? This is like for a minimum wage employee. This was like an hour and a half of work for a pretty measly meal. When we break it down that way, maybe it is a 5.
Yeah, you going? I think this should definitely be a 5. I think a 5.5. You're getting on. You're stepping on some better burgers' toes here with that rating. You're comparing. Like, what else have you given a 5.5
it is. I don't know. I don't have a full listing of the 103 previous burgers, but I'm gonna settle on a 5. 5 it is. It was a fine burger. It was fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's a pretty good. I think we did a good job rating them. High 5.
So Matthew, next time we get together, we're probably gonna go for lunch.
It's gonna be a little spooky.
I think it will be. We're 2 weeks out from All Hallows Eve, or as the French call it, Halloween.
Do they don't have the H?
The H is kind of silent, but there's an L apostrophe before it.
L apostrophe and then lowercase h. Eh? What is it with the French and not putting capitals for the days of the week?
They're just days. They're not people.
That's weird to me, though. The days of the week, there's only 7 of them. They demand a little bit of capitalization, I think.
They're just the days of the week. It's not a name. It's not a proper name.
What about the month?
Who cares? Do they get a capital? I don't know.
I don't think so. Okay, so Halloween. Celebrating that thing. We'll be getting some kind of lunch, I'm sure. Should
we get some sort of like a Eye of Newt, or what other things would be in a witch's brew?
There are different kinds of roots. I don't know. So you said Eye of Newt already.
Yeah,
that's it. Roots and Eye of Newt. Witch hazel. Frog's breath.
Frog's breath wouldn't really be anything, would it be? It's just air. It's just air of it with a scent.
A little more stale, like repugnant. Is that the word I'm looking for? Pungent, just stagnant, sitting in its little mouth with its froggy cheeks, and then it lets out a little, pfft, and it's gonna smell bad.
Sounds like the burp of a frog. It's fly breath.
Yeah, I guess, but okay. So after the frog's burp, it's still got a pretty sour, nasty smell in its mouth. Let's get a burger. Are you afraid of the dark kind of thing?
Yeah,
we just tell a story while we eat our burgers. Kind of the sound of fire crackling in the background.
So we gotta come up with spooky stories.
That's so much work.
I know.
Yeah. We can just get a few scary people, and they're all scary in different ways.
This is gonna be uncomfortable.
And we don't tell them why, and then we tell them when they're here. This is why you're here. You're scary in a creepy kind of way. You're scary and intimidating kind of way.